It is so
It's so good to see you.
I haven't seen you in ages.
No, I know. I've literally been thinking about how, like, long it's been.
And how we never see each other.
So, what have you been up to?
I'm here. I've been here in your home quite a bit recently.
That's true. I
Like-
wish you wouldn't be, but, you know, that's okay.
That's okay. No, I'll let myself in. Don't worry about it.
Noted. For sure noted.
Yeah. For sure don't change the passcode to your door, ever.
Okay. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Do you want to introduce?
Today, we're talking about weddings. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so marriage and weddings. Let's start it off here. Are you pro or anti-marriage?
I am married, so against.
Okay, yes. Yeah. And I'm not married, so I'm also against.
Yeah, I'm JK kidding. I'm loving married life. It's so fun. I've been married for 3 years, though, so I was a child bride.
Because you're 19 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was 16, got my license and my husband. No, but I was 24, and that's like so young.
I think so too. I mean, it is shocking that people get married at like actually 19 or whatever.
My sister did.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I forget about that. That was a lot of drama going on too.
That was tea.
That
I'll
was
keep
tea.
that out of it. But
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we don't.
yeah. For me myself, I love being married. But you know, it comes with its cons as well.
Like what?
Like taxes, I thought we were going to get a tax break. No, it combines our income.
Yeah, what were the gay people even fighting for gay rights?
No,
like get marriage
literally.
equality. What does that even do?
Take the stone back.
Yeah.
Like, don't throw the first stone.
Don't.
No.
Wasn't it brick? Stone.
Well, it's
brick.
a stone wall. Like, where are you taking a brick from if it's a stone wall?
I didn't even think about it like that, dude. Oh, that's genius.
Don't think of me differently.
No. I think of you just the same, trust.
Yeah, so why are you pro or con?
Well, I guess I'm con just because I feel like so many people that get married like just shouldn't.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, or just like too early. And we've talked about this before. I just feel like so many people don't experience like what life is actually like before getting engaged/married.
Yeah, they don't experience life.
They don't experience life, and then it's like they're married and they don't even know that the other one has like $1 million of debt, or like,
I agree.
you know.
They need to talk more and maybe like have sex before marriage.
Girl. I mean, get into that. Like, I'm so confused by that.
Get into
What's
it.
that, like, dude, what's that phrase where people say, like, why would you buy the cow if you get the milk for free?
Yeah, your dad said that to me when I was moving in with Riley.
He kind of had a point.
Yeah, Luke's dad, I guess, was lecturing me about moving in with my now husband Riley before marriage, and he had that exact phrase just lined up and delivered to me.
Ready to go sign, seal, deliver.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
saying,
So we're
I
both
will,
anti-marriage.
yeah. Unless you're really like luring your partner and like, I mean, even married people can have like open relationships, I guess.
Well, I guess we're not like actually anti-marriage. I just kind of said it for the gag. Like, yeah, sure, get married. I
Yeah.
just think with great power with great power
You
comes
got
great
it.
responsibility.
No, you got it.
And so just like be careful.
Yeah.
Is my take on that.
Very much be careful. Like maybe get your partner's banking information.
Yeah, maybe
Steal
like
all their money.
drain their bank account first. Exactly.
Steal their money.
Exactly.
Go to Guadalajara.
Quick, where is that on a map?
Shut up. Hey, fuck you. Why would you say that?
Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so what else are we got here?
Okay, so I mean we kind of already got into this, but our next talking point is like my wedding.
Yes. Let's get into it because I loved your wedding.
Get into it. My wedding was so fun. I had a blast.
I did too. And I think the music for sure.
Our DJ popped off.
What was his name? Do you know?
I forgot.
It was probably like DJ Funky Beats.
Yeah, he really like popped off. And then we did ask him to play No Hands on the list, and he chose not to do that. And I could not thank him more for that. That was a Riley ad. And Riley was like, all of our friends are going to love it. And I was like, well, what about my 89-year-old grandma?
Right.
Nana would have positively just like
Yeah. Yeah, the music was so good because I feel like at weddings people don't really put themselves into it enough. So like they're just playing like the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And that stuff, and then I'm like, because like you played like Tongue Tied and I Love It, and like
yeah, I made him play I Love It twice because the first time I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was outside smoking a cigarette.
The second time I was in the bathroom again.
I have never littered and ran inside faster in my life.
You start a
girl.
Sorry. Nothing to joke about. Nothing to joke about.
No, that's why I'm serious.
Yeah.
Do you think it's funny?
No. No, I don't. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I do think my bridesmaids were all like, Riley has, we've had the discussion before of I surround myself with people that are loud and fun and have a screw loose. Like, you're gay.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Well, you are, but but yeah, like my wedding party were just everyone's just batshit crazy.
So many different personalities in the room. We went to Fredericksburg, which is, if you don't know Texas, it's like wine country where they make wine and they have like a lot of wineries and whatever.
So delicious.
And we went on a wine tour, and we went to like how many? Like six different wineries. Is that what they're called? Vineyards
and wineries, I fear.
Yeah, I guess you can say both.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went to like 6 and we got shit faced.
Well, there was at least 2 full glasses of wine at each one.
Yeah. Oh my god, I had so much wine.
And you know what we chose to do after the wine tour? A ghost tour. So we saw ourselves back to the Airbnb, had a quick beat, maybe like 45 minutes, and said, all right, everyone, pack up. We're going on a ghost tour.
Quickly. Get your walking shoes on.
Quickly.
Oh, walking tour. We like walked the whole city. Yeah. Very drunk.
I was stumbling.
Stumbelina girl.
A member of our party was like humiliatingly drunk.
Oh, and I would say that, yeah, we love you. I would say this to your face, but you...
We're causing a scene at the
girl. Me and Jonathan were like holding her up.
Y'all were like cattle herding her.
Yeah,
like,
it was wild.
But also, I was like, there was like this prison, and it was an all women's prison. Okay, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, I went up to every single window and said, it's not your fault, you were innocent. Every single one. Blackout drunk. And then I proceeded to pee behind that building. Because I had to pee. And so Brittany was like, will you stop? It's not your fault.
I am going to piss on you, though.
Yeah, I am going to piss on him. So Brittany was like, you're being a freak. And I was like, well, you're being a bitch. And then looking back, I was like, she was so right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird behavior, but...
Whatever.
Yeah.
We all talked about it and you were being weird.
We all talked about it and there's bugs in your skin. Yeah, so long story short, I loved your bachelorette party. I thought it was really fun. I loved the wedding. So fun. Would you have changed anything about either one of those things? Actually, I already know what you're going to say about the bachelorette party, but would you change anything about your wedding?
I feel like I would have, because now looking at like people getting married, there were so many more like intimate touches that we could have done, but like since we were so young, we didn't have a lot of money to contribute.
Intimate touches.
So like intimate touching. I would like more intimate touching at my wedding.
Girl, I'm saying.
But like I would have added more like thoughtful touches, I guess. Yeah. And made it more us.
Well, you were 16, so it was hard to know.
It really was 16.
Yeah.
It. Anyways, but I don't think I really would have changed that, like anything drastically, because at the end of the day, I got to marry my best friend.
Yeah.
And all my best friends were, well, most of my best friends were there. I wish I was like closer with our friend group now.
Yeah. Some of them came, right?
Yeah, but like Hannah and Allison weren't there.
Yeah.
And they're like a few of my besties now, but I just like didn't know them that well.
Right. It was early on.
And what I would give to have them there on my special day.
Great. So yeah, loved your wedding. I thought it was iconic. I would love to get into weddings that we've been to recently and talk about how those went.
Oh God, yeah.
And we have to lead with the infamous Mexico trip. Right? Guys. Okay.
Y'all.
Okay, so one of our friends got married, and she was like, I'm having a destination wedding. And at first we were like, oh my God, expensive. But we scrounged up the money.
Literally returned all my purchases from Target, like looking for pocket change.
Got my piggy bank out.
Yeah, literally.
Threw it off the balcony. So we scrounged up the dollars. We go to Mexico. It's a destination wedding at an all-inclusive resort. Majestics. And how did you feel? What was your experience?
You know what? Leading up, I was a little just like, this is so much money, but like, I'm so excited to celebrate Brie. And I fear I had the time of my life, dude.
So much fun.
Like, the most fun I've never been to an all-inclusive. So this was Mama's first time.
Yeah.
Eating, drinking day, day,
emphasis on drinking
night,
all day, yeah.
Like bus, club, another buffet, like
another margarita,
another buffet, a mango surprise. Oh my God!
And so delicious extravaganza.
Me and Luke, obviously, we're at the same wedding, and we were with our partners, and luckily, like, as if y'all couldn't tell, we're together all the time. So, I just literally had the time of my life.
I did too. There was like the actual wedding ceremony that was really fun.
It was gorgeous.
It was really fun. They brought in like rave dancers or something.
No, they brought in a giant robot that was following me around. He looked like a transformer,
like Bumblebee.
He started following me around because he knew I got scared.
That was so funny. Okay, so I don't know if I told you this, but I like walked out to go to the bathroom, like before they came in. And I like walked out drunk, of course, because I was the whole time. And I walked out and I was literally like just face to face with that robot and like the girl on the stilts or whatever. I was just like,
push her over.
Like it was just so unexpected.
Yeah, that's so jarring. Brie was like, "There's gonna be a surprise," and I was like, "What's this?" I thought it was gonna be incredible surprise, but so scary at the same time.
Girl, I thought it was gonna be Mexican Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, the resort was having like everyone come. Mexican Michael Jackson is performing, and we were all like, "Oh my God, we're gonna go!" And then proceeded to get drunk, and then forgot about it.
Shocking no one. Like there were rumblings through that resort. Like people, like all the workers were like, "You've got to go see Mexican Michael Jackson,"
and we were planning to.
And I'm gonna have to live with that for the rest of my life. Oh,
you got it.
The rest of my life.
We have to talk about Clayton falling into the chair.
Okay, was that the night where we went to the Japanese? Okay, so long story short, we got drunk.
Well, y'all did.
Like, it's gonna be. Well, no. Okay, but the night before. So the night before we were partying. This is just an embarrassing story to tell. We were just drunk this whole trip. Jesus.
And it was a blast.
So we partied. We went to this like sports bar. We were hanging out with this girl from London for some reason, and then we went to Majestics, which is like. They had this like fast food place that was open like 24 hours.
It was so delicious.
It was so delicious.
And every time we went in there, me and Clayton slow danced to the songs.
Yeah, I need to post those pictures of that.
Gorgeous moment.
Gorgeous girls. Mm-hmm. So got drunk, went to Majestics, excuse me. Mm-hmm. And then the next day, Clayton, my partner, like signed us up to go on this like boat tour. And in the moment, I was like, yes, let's like do the boat tour. Girl, I was like so hungover, like one of the worst I'd ever been. Yeah. And it was one of those things where I'm faced with two paths before me. Mm-hmm. Like, I guess three. One, do I just not go? Mm-hmm. But I already paid for it. Mm-hmm. Two, get on this boat sober and probably throw up. Or three, retox, girl.
Retox.
And what do you think I did? Yeah, I retoxed. And that was when we went to the Kabuki.
While y'all were there, me and Riley were like laying on the beach, reading a novel, like getting in the water, and it was so beautiful and relaxing. It was the one day that I wasn't like drunk as hell as well. And so that evening we had a dinner reservation at a Japanese restaurant, and it was like the best. Like, everyone was saying, like, this is the place you go.
This is the
you
spot.
need to make that reservation,
This
girl.
is the spot.
So we did, and so me and Riley get there on time. We're just waiting. And then in stumbles Luke and Clayton.
Girl, stumbles is like an understatement.
You were actually screaming.
That was actually so embarrassing. Like, literally, every time I think about that, I do one of those, like, ooh. Like, I feel like I need to take a shower to wash my sins away.
You should.
Jesus Christ. So we go to Kabuki.
Yeah, and
good food.
Y'all both got like colorful beverages that looked like.
I don't think I ordered that though.
I don't think
I
you
think
did.
he noticed that I was drunk and was just like,
got
here you go.
Neon yellow and blue. It looked like a potion. Like, and so. Y'all, after the dinner, so they proceeded to keep drinking after drinking all day.
Oh my god.
And after dinner, we were like, let's go to the beach. But Clayton said, I'm so sorry. I need to hold it together. Clayton said, I want to change.
I don't even know what she's about to say.
It's just a story. So we go up to y'all's room. I'm literally crying. We go up to y'all's room, and Clayton goes to change. Okay, so he goes to change. Oh my god, you tell it.
He goes to change, like, because we're going to go to the pool or the beach. And so, which also, it was like 2 a.m. at this point or something. And so we were going to go to the beach for some reason. I don't even know if that's legal. Anyway, so he goes to change.
It was 9 p.m.
Oh, it was 9 p.m.
Maybe for you
maybe it felt like 2 a.m. So it was 9 p.m. after
it was
dinner.
probably illegal for y'all to be that drunk.
A girl. No, it for sure was over the legal limit. And so Clayton goes to change, and he like, you know, you get like on one foot to like put your shorts on or whatever, and he just like tumbles is an understatement. Like crashes into this chair. Like,
our listeners watching, I can reenact how he fell.
Here we go.
And then he falls like this onto a couch. So like this, legs all the way up.
He did fall all the way back. Like
he fell fully just like this, arms half splayed. So arms splayed. So he gets up, and then we see, oh my god, the whole arm of the couch is
the whole arm
separated from
just broken.
It's completely snapped off.
We said,
And Clayton goes, I didn't do that.
like we hadn't just watched him like crash through this couch.
And so then we proceeded to somehow rig it back together. And then we proceeded on to our night. So that was my first destination wedding. And it was it was
blast. Gorgeous. It was like people from all over the world. Like people were from Jamaica and London, and like they're actually not from London. I think they're just from like a small town in the UK, but I just made it seem like they were from London for some reason.
Well, they just hopped out at London town.
It's a stormy day in London town. But it was so much fun. It was a blast.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on
What
to
else
the
we
next.
got here?
Oh, well, one of our topics is like ideal weddings, like no budget, like.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't want to spend very much money on a wedding.
I know. We went with the cheapest food. We went the cheapest venue.
Like, as you should.
And it was perfect.
Because like, I just have a feeling that like I would get married and then the wedding would be over and I wake up the next day and be like, well, that's that.
Well, shit.
And now I'm how many tens of thousands of dollars less, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I would want anything like extravagant though. I just want like ideal wedding. I would want to have some sort of activity there for people to do that's not just like
spin the bottle.
Spin the bottle.
Truth or dare.
7 minutes in heaven.
What are those axe throwing?
spin the bottle and axe throwing. Perfect night.
Hey, if I could change anything about my wedding, spin the bottle and axe throwing.
Perfect night.
Perfect night. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god, perfect night, Le Seraphim. So yeah, I think I would just want to have like something for them to do, like spin the bottle, or I would also love to have just like some sort of balcony situation.
Oh, gorge.
So that people can smoke cigarettes.
Balcony, as in Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll smoke a cigarette at your wedding.
Hell yeah, sis.
Maybe like 6.
Maybe a whole pack. 2.
As I'm officiating your wedding, I'm smoking a cigarette.
Yes.
This is me saying that I'm going to officiate their wedding.
Yeah, this is this is the announcement. Surprise!
This is my application.
Yeah.
No, I would fuck it up.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think anything else I would add, like, that I feel like I need, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to get into something saucy. Celebrity couples that are married that we think shouldn't be married.
Yeah, there's a ton.
Or that shouldn't be together.
Yeah, shouldn't be together. I'll hit it right off the bat because you know who I'm glad, like extremely glad, broke up is one of your favorite celebrities, or maybe used to be favorite celebrities. I don't know if they still are. Mr. Rutherford. So Jesse Rutherford and Billie Eilish, like that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy, and she was like 19 or something.
Yeah, I never supported that. I will say I have 2 neighborhood tattoos from before that.
You got them right after you found out they were together.
Yeah, I just loved that relationship.
Yeah,
it's a picture of Billy and Jesse. No, that was like so, like just gut wrenching.
Yeah, you were going through it. I remember that. Like,
that was like so bad, because also during that time, allegations came out on the drummer, and I was like, hey, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, can y'all like be normal? Why are musicians just always texting minors and touching butts?
Yeah, it really is strange. I don't know why that happens, and I also don't know why you would, like, from either perspective, date the other person. Like, I know.
Well, I would understand Billy dating.
Yeah, because it's more of like that's why it's. I mean, that's why it's
power
predatory.
Imbalance.
Yeah, that's why it's predatory.
It makes me nauseous thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay, what about? Do you have any other ones?
I have J-Lo and Ben.
Oh my god!
What the hell are they doing?
They're so miserable together.
He hates her.
That picture of him smoking the cigarette, like you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Why would they get back together? Like, old time's sake? Maybe they were like good in the sack.
Probably.
But then it's like, why would you get married?
It's probably because they need to get on the floor.
Okay, so moving on.
Okay. No, for sure. Yes, let's move on. I feel like I just have one. Oh, you know those pictures? This is kind of related. Nicole Kidman, where she's like gets that divorce and she's like running through the streets after she finds the divorce papers.
Oh,
she's like,
yeah.
Those are some of my favorite pictures ever.
Isn't she the one that's now married to like Keith Urban?
Keith Urban. Is that how he talks?
What do they talk about?
Probably
AMC
being
theaters.
Getting your heart broken feels good in a place like this.
It does. While Substance is playing on the screen.
Girl, just watched it.
I haven't seen it.
It's con.
Okay, so I have one more. And that one more is Sean and Camilla. And I will tell you why.
Yeah.
Why did they date? They're both very talented on their own.
Yeah.
But also, like, she's got a big head.
Camilla's got a big head?
Yeah.
You just mean like physically?
No.
Oh, like she's ego. Yeah. I literally was like, does she?
She has a big giant head. No, I never said that. No,
okay. Yeah, I don't understand why they dated either. They seemed like they were besties.
Yeah, like I love them being friends, but dating, it just didn't make sense. And the way that they got back together at Coachella, it didn't even tell Sabrina.
Yeah, Sabrina Vagina, she was really upset.
They broke Sabrina Vagina's heart.
Rip Sabrina.
Absolutely gut-wrenching for Sabrina Vagina.
And what was she to do?
Put a tampon in it.
Okay. Okay, great. So that's celebrities. Do you want to like kind of introduce this little segment?
So, the name, at least They're Pretty, came from, hey, God bless They're Pretty, because they've got not a lot going on up there.
No, exactly. That's what my bestie said.
Thank you. So, we want to take this opportunity to learn about the topics that we're speaking about. And so, today I will be teaching my friend Luke over here, right here, present, about weddings. So, are you ready to learn?
Girl, I guess.
Okay. So, I put in some research into why some traditions at weddings stuck around.
Okay.
So I have 3 different topics that I will be teaching you about. So put on your listening hat and let's get started. Okay.
Oh, God.
So number 1, bouquets. They started as herbs to ward off like evil spirits that are like, we don't want you to find love.
So they're just like carrying cilantro down the aisle?
No, literally like rosemary. And so I think it was like in the Renaissance era. The Renaissance.
Why was cilantro the first one I thought of?
Cilantro, because you don't have the soap gene.
Adore cilantro.
Whoa, that was good.
Well, it wasn't mine. I think Alaska said that.
Anyway. So, since everyone also smelled like shit, it was also like a good thing that they were carrying herbs down the aisle because it covered the stench of what she smelled like. Because also under the dress, like it got stanky.
I guess that's true.
And so then after, like during the wedding, they would then like eat a meal made with those herbs.
Okay, that's cute. So they get their dirty hands all over them, and then they...
And then he smells her.
And then he sniffs her.
And says...
And then they eat said herbs. Woof.
Woof. Pee, you.
Pee, stinky,
Pee, you.
Stinky, inky.
Okay, so that's bouquets.
That's crazy, okay.
Isn't that crazy?
The more you know.
And so Queen Victoria was like, no, like I'm going to use flowers. And so that's where flowers started.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because she was like, why are we doing herbs?
She was like, y'all smell like shit. I smell like roses.
Well, roses really smell like poo-woo-woo.
Very true. So, going into dresses. Before 1841, dresses were bright colors that could be reworn in everyday life. So only the wealthy people would wear white because they had the like money and ability to clean the stains out of white. So just because you're poor, you can't clean the white.
It's kind of crazy they wouldn't just go to Walmart and buy a tub of bleach.
Yeah, broke.
I don't understand that, but okay.
So again, Queen Victoria, the trendsetter of our time.
Maybe yours.
You're older than me, and Clayton's old as hell. So Queen Victoria changed the game and was like, well, hey, I'm wearing white. I'm rich as hell and I don't smell like shit.
Right, good for her.
And so she wore
Queen Victoria
white.
alive? Do you know? I don't even know.
No, I don't know, but she's the one that married Prince Albert.
You mean like the penile piercing?
Yes. Hey, exactly.
Okay.
And he started that trend. So together, they're like
the power couple.
They're today's Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner.
Noted.
Yes.
I know exactly what you mean. Okay.
So if they taught history like this,
yeah, right. Get into
then
it.
I'd remember it. Get into it. So maybe I would know where Guadalajara is on a map.
Great callback. I already forgot about that one.
I wish I could forget about it. So she was a trendsetter. And so she was like, y'all, the lace on the dress is like, you got it. You see it better on the white. Like, you could see the delicate touch of the lace.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm wearing white. And then everyone after that was like, I'm wearing white.
To be like the queen. Mm-hmm. To be like Kylie Jenner.
Exactly. And get Prince Albert's. Yes.
Yeah, and get Prince Albert. Yeah.
So, lastly, we have bridesmaids. So, this started when brides had to travel to get married. And so, they were going across the land to far, far away idol. And so, robbers would stop carriages and try to steal steal the bride
They try
for
to
money.
gag him. They try to gag
For
him.
money. They tried to kill him. Sorry.
What was that sound?
It was a burp.
It's like, what?
It literally came. I felt it. Anyways, so they would try to steal the bride for money. And so bridesmaids came into the picture because they were like, we're all going to wear matching dresses, bro. And then you can't tell the difference between us and the bride. And so it became law that you had to get married and you had to have 10 bridesmaids because
it's like
or
wards
else you'd
off
get stolen.
Wow. I wonder what keeps them from just taking all of them.
Probably labor
Manpower.
hours.
Oh.
Yeah. Manpower.
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 Woman power.
Labor hours. Oh my God, so true. Girl power. Okay. So that's all of my learnings for
I found that very insightful.
Thank you.
For our first ALTP moment, I thought that was really good.
Really good.
Really good.
And I've also learned that Queen Victoria, she knows what she's doing.
I learned that women used to smell like shit under their dresses.
I've always known
That's
that.
my biggest takeaway.
I've always known that.
Because I didn't think girls sweat.
We've been friends for how many years? You know we sweat.
I didn't think you counted. I don't know what that means.
I know it means you're a bitch. I know it means I'm offended.
That's fair enough.
Okay, you guys.
Well, lovely. Anything else you wanted to say on the topic of wedding stuff?
No.
Just that if you're gonna get married, just make sure to not have that one little piece in the wedding where they're like, serve your husband. Don't do that. That's actually the most important thing I would have to say about weddings.
I actually really do agree that you don't have to serve your husband. I don't.
I don't have one. So
Very true.
yeah.
We need to change that soon. Oh, upcoming weddings. Y'all's wedding. And then our friends.
I'm going to Amarillo to see my cousin get married and love them. Don't really want to go to Amarillo, but I'm really excited for the wedding.
It smells like cow patties on the way there.
Girl.
That's where I smelled the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life. Whoa.
I believe it. Which one?
It was when me and Brittany were on a road trip and we passed this cow farm. And of course there's cows at the cow farm.
It's cow farm.
And so we passed, it was literally thousands and thousands of cows for half a mile. And
Girl.
it was one of those where I was like, I can taste it!
Yeah.
I can taste it in my mouth! And Brittany's like, whoa, chill out. And I started freaking out because it smelled so bad.
I think that's fair. We're used to that shit too. Also, literally shit. I think we're used to that also. Girl, Windthorst of it all.
My family's from a small German town where they're all, they all have cows and it smells like poop poop. But it's really cute there, I guess.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I love my grandparents.
What the hell?
Hey, sure. What the hell? Love Grammy and Papa.
Also, we have 2 friends getting married upcoming, and I'm going to be in both of them in the party, I believe.
Yeah. I'm not going to be in either of them, but I'll be there in support. I'll be there. And that's a threat.
Well, this has just been lovely.
Just talking with my friend Luke.
And I'm just talking with Taylor.
Bye, y'all.